Yo, what's going on, man? Welcome to the video, and today I'll give you the most full and complete guide to mastering Dokkaebi from the best optimized loadouts and the playstyle. So let's get straight into it. So first, the loadout. We're gonna be running this. You're gonna copy this exact loadout because people say there's like personal preference, but there really is. Like some guns are way better than others. So let's start with the primary weapons. You're gonna choose the DMR over the Boss G. So the reason is being the Boss G got a huge nerf not too long ago, or a couple months ago. And the DMR is just way better, more versatile weapon. And no matter if you're on controller or MK, you're gonna complete this exact loadout. It's the best, literally just the best loadout for the operator. You're gonna start with the MK14 EBR, and then for the scope, you're gonna go with a cog, either the A or B, but none of this shit, like whatever these Stormtrooper scopes. No, none of them. A or B, you're gonna choose. It's personal preference. I choose the B. It's more clean. I like it better. And then for the attachments, you're gonna go with muzzle brake over suppressor, because as you can see, the suppressor only makes the it reduces the bullet trace and the noise, which doesn't really matter. But for the muzzle brake, it reduces the, as you can see, the recoil. It's so hard on this to control, and then on the muzzle brake, as you can see right here, it goes a lot better. It's a lot easier to control. And then for the vertical grip, or the grip, you're gonna go with the vertical grip over all of these for the exact same reason, for the recoil pattern. So you're gonna hit your shots way easier, and none of your guns should be on laser. It literally gives away your position. If you're holding a door or something, it gives it away that you're holding it, and the enemies will know. And the only good side to it is it includes like 5% for the, yeah, or 0.5 seconds ADS time. So you give away your position for 0.5 second faster ADS time, like 5 milliseconds or 0.5 milliseconds. Like, it doesn't make any sense. And just if you're in a position where like faster ADS would save you, you're just putting yourself in the wrong position. You already should be aiming at the enemy when you're gonna begin the gunfight. And then for the drip, you can choose whatever you want. And for the secondary weapon, you're gonna be choosing the SMG-12 over the C45 Auto or the Gun 6, because it's just way better. Like Gun 6, it just destroys like barricades or hatches that are unreinforced. If there's one bullet, it's just useless. And then the C45 doesn't even have scope. Like SMG-12 is just way better option. The recoil is a little hard to control. What the hell? Yeah, as I was saying, the recoil is a little hard to control. And for this, you're not gonna be using any Stormtrooper scopes. Only this one, the Holo A. It's a lot of personal preference, but I don't want any of y'all running this shit. What is this? So the Holo A, that's what I prefer. Also, this one is pretty clean. Or a lot of people, I'm seeing actually a lot of people using this. Like recently, it's a little niche, but it's a good scope. All of them are 1.0 scope, so just normal holos. And then vertical grip for the recoil, because the recoil on this thing is pretty nasty, bro. The worst recoil in the entire game, but it's a good gun if you can control it. The trick is to just shoot on small bursts and not like empty the whole clip. Just make sure you're hitting all your bullets, because it's a one-shot headshot game after all. And for the trip, you can choose whatever you want. I'm running the fully golden gun here. So that's the whole loadout for the Dokkaebi, the most optimized loadout. And now we're gonna run into some gameplay tips and tricks. Here we are in the match, and obviously you're gonna be picking Dokkaebi. You can find it right here. And this is the loadout we made. And also I forgot, you're gonna use stun grenades over all the other ones. It's a little situational, but if you're like, for the best one overall, it's gonna be the stun grenades, the flashes. So that's what you're gonna be running for those. And now I'm gonna show you how to play the operator. So a little trick here with the DMR, you can actually destroy the hatches very easily with the DMR. So you can try to do it here on top, but it's gonna take a lot of bullets. The way you would actually do it is you can literally destroy it with one bullet. You just have to be like in a far angle and then just shoot it, but that works too. And then let's say, here's how you can play it. So you're gonna be your entry fragger mostly for the team. So that means you're going in the building first, and you're also gonna play support kinda and wait for to use the ability on your teammates, and then your whole team can push in. So what the ability does is that it calls the enemies here. And as you can see, it calls like the bots, and then, or the real enemies, and then their phone is gonna ring and they're gonna reveal the position. And for it to stop, they have to like empty the, like, it's gonna be an animation. They're gonna be disarmed, and it's a free kill. They're gonna have to manually close it on their phone. That takes like 3 seconds for the animation. But you're gonna play this operator. Is you're gonna first of all always drone, and they're gonna enter the building, drone yourself in, and see where the enemies are. Here's one enemy. You're gonna have the drone, and then you have to use your flashes. For example, in this situation, I see that he's there. Here's also a little pros use this as like a drone trick. Like I'm literally giving you free souls right now. If you see an enemy here and you know where he is, he's right there, and you're ready to swing. As you can see, he's right there. You can literally just jump your drone there and then shoot him. I said shoot him. Yep. Yeah. We don't gotta worry about the aim. So here's another example. And this is a perfect place for flashes. If an enemy is trapped inside of like a small room like this, it's a perfect place to use the flash. So right now we're drawing the room, seeing where things are, and of course always shoot the defaults. And the aim was a little rough because I haven't warmed up for this. Yeah, but you can see that the enemy is right there. Make sure you hide the drone well, and then you're gonna use the flashes in situations like this. Make sure you're not gonna get flashed yourself, and then you're just gonna go in and shoot him. And that's how it's done. That's how you use the flashes. You utilize the flashes. And then there's some enemies. You can also utilize these new things. You can just shoot it down, and then get the kills from that. And also with the DMR, it's very easy to shoot through walls here. So what you can do is just you can drone the place like this. You can see where enemies are. Here's 2 people, and actually a very good way for covering your you can put, as you can see, you can punch holes in wall and shoot through them like this. But it makes a lot of noise. But the good tip here, because you saw 2 enemies here and it's a soft wall, you can call them right now, so their audio will be like way worse. They're gonna hear the calling, and then you can put a punch hole right here, and then they didn't hear it, and then you can shoot them. And there's also one right here, and what you can do is you can just shoot the wall open like this, and then you can see them a lot better. It takes, let's see how many bullets it takes to shoot the soft wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, it took a lot less on that one. It probably depends, but you can shoot it down really fast like this, and then shoot the enemies on the other side, and they don't even know what's hit them. So that's how you can enter the building and clear enemies fast. And then your job as an entry fragger is to just get in the building first and clear ground. It's not to get the kills first, it's not to kill the people first, it's the job of an entry fragger is to get in the building and clear as much ground and take as much ground as possible. So, and most of the time there's gonna be enemies there, so it involves killing, but that's not the main point. And here too, you can just swing in usually. No need for flashes like that. But if an enemy is trapped in a small room, you can always kill them like that. And here's one. I see he's not looking at me right now. I see where he is. There's a good job for a wall bang. So yeah, that's how you play the operator. As you can see, the gadget, it calls them and mutes, like their audio comes like it's fucked up. They can't hear anything. So always use it before you push in, or if your enemy team pushes in. So that's how you use it correctly. And here you can also use the flashes in like open areas like this, but you have to be very careful with throw them, because if the enemies are there, you can just throw it out the window like this. They're not gonna get flashed. You have to make sure you throw it at them and not get flashed yourself. And then of course in long range fights you have to like use the DMR, but I was just there for the example. So that's how you use the Dokkaebi, and now I'm gonna get into some gameplay. You can see, and as you can see, I'm playing on controller in PC lobbies. Alright, so here we have a match, and the job as a Dokkaebi is the entry tracker I told you. Is there a spawn peak? What the hell? We're gonna fake it. Alright. Our job is to take space. We're not gonna take the diffuser, and we're gonna clear this guy out. He's annoying me. But our job is to take space here. Alright. The job of the entry frag as a Dokkaebi is you're gonna take room as fast as possible, as efficiently as possible, without killing yourself, and with killing as many enemies as possible, or as necessary. And the job here You're gonna want to really protect your drone here. You don't want it to get shot, so we need to put it in a good position where we can see where we're gonna enter from. We can put it right here on top of this ATM, because we're gonna be entering through this window right here. And that's why we're gonna spawn closest to it, which is gonna be this spawn point right here, because the window is right here. And if you're wondering, I'm playing on controller, but I can also use MK. I'm not cheating. I'm playing on PC, but I am using controller too. But always shoot the default cams, and let's get it on scope. So as you can see, it's clear. No enemies are here. So we're ready to take the ground as fast as possible, like I said. We're also gonna clear this well out, but somebody might be holding it from down though. I don't see anyone. I don't hear anyone. So that means we're free to destroy this. Wait a second, if there's anyone. Yep. I think I knocked her. Yep. There we go. There's an enemy right there. We're gonna flash. Jump in. Alright. Alright, it had that. That hold saved them. If you saw the flash, well, it didn't flash the guy. What you're always going to want to do with the drones is you're going to leave them in a very good position where the enemies can't see you, and they're holding a very good place here. Also, the thing you can do with the Dokkaebi, you can hack when you kill an enemy. We're going to drop a phone, and then you can hack it, and then you get access to enemy cams like this. Have no fear, White is here. Flash. Or that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. Now you can play Dokkaebi like a pro, and I'm sorry for the gameplay was a little rusty. I haven't played in a little bit, but I hope it's alright. And I'll see you in the next one. God bless.